try it again. All right, guys, you're going to need to jump over to this one. I apologize. I must not have saved the default setting. So I am live over here. You guys, Luke, how are you, buddy? There's Frank. Frank is back. Cliff is back. Wharf Valley Boy Tim is back. Howdy, howdy. I'm stoked. This is going to be more fun than we are allowed to have. Suffolk Piper UK, how are you doing? I got my logo right there. We cleaned off all of GAW's bling. I know we've got 9 people, but I'm showing 5. If you guys can just let me know, even you don't have to participate, just let me know that you're here. Dougie's back in. Thank you for coming back. We're going to hang out a bit until we can get our numbers up. In the meanwhile, I am smoking a Rocky Patel vintage 2007 Cameroon. This is easily one of my favorite cigars. I love Cameroon cigars. George, welcome. Aces GR. Dan, the man with the plan, is in the house. Thank you. And we've got Frank Rossi 673 Revelation Match. Shoot me what you guys are smoking and what you're smoking it in. Right now I'm doing a Cigar. When this goes out, I am drying up some small batch Sun Bear. So I've got it drying right here in my bucket. And I will smoke that in my Savinelli, what is it? 606 Trevi. So when we get rocking, we'll be loading that up. Luke's got Marlin Flake. When we get a few more people, we do want to mention Corvette Jim for sure. He's got some stuff going on right now. He needs our prayers. Let's see if I can get this a little bit. There we go. I think that's probably better. Derek, Kevin, Jeff, Hector, Tim, Steve, Luke, Cliff, Pipe Magic. What's going on? How we doing? Who'd I leave out? I think I got you guys all there. Sweet. All right, Mel, how did you enjoy the short story? Well, I'm going to tell you. As soon as I clipped the short story, it unraveled on me. I don't know if it was just dry or what, but it made the most miserable smoke. And I was really anticipating that Cameroon wrapper. And I have to tell you, I was very disappointed. It was not enjoyable at all, Luke. By the time I got to the third, it was unraveled. And I was doing the best I could just to keep it together, much less smoke it. So I'm going to have to give it another, I'll have to give it another try. So, we'll grab one and try it again. I don't know why it was. Maybe I need to lick the whole thing before I snip it. But Kevin's smoking some autumn evening. We got Derek from Northern Ireland. We're trying to choose a cigar right now. We'll get her chose. The Herfers are looking for cigars. Mel, don't you want to be so serious? But May I update Jim's son? I'm going to do it right now. Doug, I want to get a few more people on so that we've got a bigger group. But I want to make mention of it because Corvette Jim's hurting right now. We want to get prayers going up to them. So the Herefers are smoking Romeo and Juliet 1875 Cubans. Now, I hope they have two of them, but hey, maybe they're just passing it back and forth. I don't know. It says we're smoking. So, Walter, welcome. Andrew, my man, how are you, buddy? I wanted to make it 5 so that you all on the East Coast could jump in. I enjoyed your video. I appreciate the shout out for the live this evening, Andrew. If I'm a little bit sedate, I got a little bit of nick hit off of this bad boy, so I was nursing some chocolate earlier. I just started chooching it a little bit too hard, so they have a tendency to mellow me out a bit. Wow, I don't know. Suffolk Piper UK wants to know if you can get cigars made in Latakia. Interesting. We do have 2. Okay, so we're good. The Herefers aren't swapping spit, but that's okay. I mean, they're married, you know. I'm sure worse things have happened. So they each have got a Romeo Juliet. I will say this is like my first Zippo I ever bought, and I went down and got a Thunderbird dual burner. So for Gars, that is too cool. I'm enjoying that. I like carrying stuff in the. I like the Zippo covers. This is what I'm using when I smoke my pipe tonight. It's got my birth date, 1960. I got that from Mick Dublin Piper. Excuse me. Listen, if you guys are looking through the feed and you haven't subbed somebody, sub them up, man. This is all about the sub love as well. Sorry, the tongue. Got a little separation going there. Pass the smoke around, says Cliff. We got M Cigar 77. He's smoking. I think it's an AJ Fernandez. Spectra has a lot of Kia. Oh, he's telling you that the AJ Fernandez Spectra has a lot of Kia in it. Okay. And Hector says, yes, there are cigars with a lot of Kia in them. Let's see. We got Jordan, the Prairie Pipe Shop. Jordan, thanks for jumping in, buddy. We got Piper 69. Let me catch up real quick, guys, on this. We've got 27 on right now. Guys, we had 118 entries, which is nice. It's always, you know, I usually get quite a few entries into the GAW because most of the time it's just a comment. I'm not wanting to go and look at a bunch of videos, even though I watch most of them that come through anyways. But I'm struck with poor focus. So the more focus I can get in black and white and just write the comments down. I do owe you all an apology because I remove the comments after I write them down. And I know there are folks that wanted to go in. Did I get in or not? It's been a couple of weeks. Pipe and Pictures. We got Janez Pipe and Tobak. Thank you for jumping on. I know it is flipping probably early. Janez, what time is it where you are, brother? So what I was saying, I think next time, what you got to be careful of is I was watching Tucson Piper do his every week or every 2-week pipe raffles, and he was using some kind of random drawing that uses the comments. And that's great. But then what it makes me do is go in and try and remove all the duplicates, because if somebody made more than one comment, which you have, actually there's quite a few, then they're in drawing more than once. So it goes off of comments. Did I miss somebody? So Janez, you're in Denmark. Okay, you're not home. Oh, you're on your trip. Okay, cool. Ooh, God, it's well, buddy, you're going to be up early. I'll try and keep that in mind, but I suspect we're going to be on here for a while. For those that are on, and we've got 28 showing right now. I've got the 900 GAW. I've got the 1-year anniversary as a presenter at the YTPC GAW. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other consolation prizes that we're going to draw for. But I also have 2 giveaways that I'm going to be doing. And I'll tell you what those are in a little bit. So as I said, we had 118 entries. One of the things, okay, so what I asked for was, what's your favorite pipe? What's your favorite tobacco? Now, when I said what's your favorite pipe, there's so many different brands, but same styles, like a bent billiard, a straight billiard, an author, so basically what I did is just took the style and I basically counted, excuse me, it must be the chocolate. I counted, this thing is melting. I'm going to eat it, okay? Right now it's probably, I don't know, what time is it? It's probably 89 degrees. So I'm going to eat the chocolate before it melts. So I'm going to share with you, and again, this isn't the YTPC as much as just who entered the GAW. Yummy. All right, let's see if I missed anybody, and then I'll get back. 907, Jay is in. Welcome. Chris Garcia is in the house. Welcome. Let me say this right now. One of the things I did not stipulate for this drawing was that you have to be subbed to me. That was not one of the criteria for this GAW. That being said, if you are in this GAW and you are in the drawing and you are not subbed to me, I would appreciate it if you like what you see and you have some fun. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell, and it will let you choose. If you hit the top bell, every time I do any type of video, you'll be notified. So I know I didn't put that as a criteria, And I'll tell you right now, there's probably a handful of people, excuse me, in this drawing that are not sub to me. So I'm just asking as an appreciation that you sub me. And you don't have to win anything, just saying I would appreciate that. All right, what do we got going in comments? All right, talking amongst yourself. All right, so the most popular pipe for the folks that out of the 118 that were in this drawing, the runner-up was the 320 author shape. They were the runner-up. And I know that it's been said out there that the 320 is the pipe of the YTPC, but that did not prove to be true for the folks that got into this GAW. The number one shape, Mark, how are you? Tobacco Pipes International's in the house. The number one shape of folks that entered this GAW was the 673. So the Savinelli 673. I also counted the Rossi 8 673 because I was going for shape. So it was one away. The 320 was one short of tying the 673. All right, so there you go. Little stats for the drawing. The tobacco that was most popular or liked the most for this GAW, I've got 4 of them here, and I'll go from, because there were only real 4 contenders. Everybody was across the board. Oh, I like 40th. I like, Pirate Cake. I like, but the ones that got the most hits, Old Dark Fire as a tobacco blend got the most hits. Then, was the bottom of the 4. And then you got Orlick's Golden Sliced was the next one. And then the runner-up was Marlin Flake. Piper 69 says the 320 is his. Jeff likes both shapes. The winner, or not winner because nobody's going to win anything, the pipe tobacco that the most people said they enjoyed smoking was Lane 1Q. So I got a bunch of codgers that follow me. Just kidding. So 1Q came in and actually won over Marlin Flake by 2. Old Dark Fire and Orlick Golden Sliced were tied. So Suffolk Piper UK, listen, guy, if you come up, you'll see, I'll put an email out. If you all can't stay long, because I know there's some folks across the pond that, it's early morning. You don't have to be on this live to win, okay? We'll get the information out. I'll hunt you down and we'll send it out to you. So this is an international GAW. Everybody that is international is in. They are being drawn together. I don't separate, hey, folks that are international versus folks that are in the US. I don't split it up. If all of them go across the pond, it won't be the first time I've sent stuff that way. So, all right, we've got 27 in. We had 28. Apparently, Suffolk Piper, he is out. So I'm going to show you guys the list. And I'll try and do it as slow as I can so you guys can get an idea if you can see yourself. Sorry. And I know my handwriting is ridiculous. If you'll note, on the side of your name, I have how long you've been smoking a pipe. That is going to be something I'm going to use later in the drawing. If you do not see your name and you know that you put a comment in, you need to reach out now, okay? Don't wait till after the drawings. I think the first drawing I did, somebody came back and said, I don't think you had my name. When we start doing the drawings, folks, it's too late. Dance Dad, Josh, is in the house. Does anybody need me to go show the names again? I guess she's gone. We got down to the last third. So welcome. All right. So we've got everybody here. I know a lot of people hate the randomizer. I don't know what to tell you. It's what I've used. It's always what I've used. I think next time, like I said, I'm going to try and do the Tucson Piper thing where it actually goes off of. I'm loading a pipe right now with Sun Bear so that you can see that. I've been drying it for, oh man, close to an hour. I'm loading my 606 up. Every time I smoke, sorry, every time I smoke this Sun Bear, and actually this is the second time. So the first time I smoked the Sun Bear, wow, I got a frog in my throat. Let me use my cup to get a drink. Light my pipe. Ouch. The tamper of the live tonight is the Bearded Tamper Osage Orange 45 Colt Shell. The lighter tonight is Zippo pipe lighter. We're down to 26. All right, let's get going. First of all, let me show you what the 900 is. I've added some things to it. I added a Rogue King Piper pipe holder. I added a Jetline lighter. A Jetline lighter is like the old boy. It has the flip up with the slide knob, but it's not the quality that those are. This is about $40 lighter. A pipe bag to put all your miscellaneous stuff in. A tin of Pembroke. And the Moonshine Devil Ants, I will open that up and show you. This is the Moonshine Devil Ants. This is for number 9. This is the first drawing. Sorry, I dropped something. Oh, and a pipe pouch made by Luis Morales, who is part of our piping club. He has many aliases. IA Raw, Latakia Quest, but he's a close buddy of mine, and he made me a ton load of leather stuff. So we're going to be giving a ton load of leather stuff away. All right, let's do this. Now, the 900 drawing is everybody. The 1-year anniversary is everybody again, because it's 2 drawings for 2 different reasons. The consolation prizes, the winners of the 900 and the 1-year anniversary will not be in those drawings. Sorry. So let's do this thing. I got the random generator. I have got it 1 through 118. The number that came up was 97. 97 is Van B60. Van B60. He's been smoking a pipe for 2 years. I have got a lot of stuff that we're going to do drawings on, so bear with me, because I need to make sure that I get my notes correct, or we'll be sending stuff to the wrong folks. All right, so the 900 was Van B. Van B64. They won the 900, or he did. Then we got, now we're going to do the 1 year as a presenter in the YTPC anniversary. And what is in, hang on, what is in that one is another pipe. I need like 8 hands. We got another jet. Let me show you this. I got it. We got another jet lighter. So here's the lighter. It flips up, and then it has the lighter here. So kind of a cool lighter. Comes in the box. I don't know if I'll be able to get it back in the bag. There we go. It's back in the bag. So that is, again, one of the items. We've got another pipe stand. Now, I got these pipe stands because I did a trade with Rogue King Piper. Another bag. Another pipe. Another pipe pouch. This one has the Margate in it, flat cap piper. How are you, buddy? Welcome. And then the pipe on this is the Stanwell black and white. So it is a bulldog. It is a 9 mil pipe. The moonshine was not a 9 mil. But this also comes with a church warden stem that is also a 9 mil. So nice little pipe. Even comes with a filter. All right. So that is the drawing we're going to do right now. And that is the 1-year anniversary. GAW. All right, here we go, guys. Did I see Yardism in here? Yeah, Chad's in the house. All right, here we go. We're going to do this again. We're going to generate it again. 1 through 18, everybody's in. Number 9. Who is number 9? Number 9 is Jay, 907 Piper. So, Jay, you just won the black and white Stanwell 9mm with the Margate, the pipe sock, the miscellaneous pipe bag, and the lighter. Congratulations, Jay. We got something going out to Hawaii. Let me make my notes. Very good. Jay shows that he's been smoking a pipe almost a year and a half. All right, so congratulations very much. Now, we're going to go in to the consolation prizes, and if it comes up 9 or 97, we will do a redraw because those guys have already won. These are for those that are left. So what do I have? I have got an old school Mastercraft, kind of a Prince shape. It has never been smoked. Still has the paper that was in it showing that the bowl had been carbonized. I do not know how old this pipe is. It is a Mastercraft. It is a old pipe. So straight on, very nice, but it's old. Along with that, we've got a pipe pouch. Again, thank you, Luis. Nice stitching. We've got a miscellaneous bag. And then I threw in, I'm throwing in a tin of the small batch Sansepolcro. This is a really nice tobacco. And I know it's going to be hard to, it's hard, I don't think you can, there might still be a few tins out there. I think this was an 8,000. You still might be able to find this. Let's see here. So we've got a drawing we're going to do for that. All right, here we go. Let me catch up. Let me see what we got. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. Simon is in the house. Simon, sorry you didn't win the black and white. Here we go on the generator. We have 53. So 53 is Australian Piper Thomas. Austrian Piper. Austrian Piper Thomas has the Mastercraft pipe. the Sansepolcro. So congratulations, Thomas. Been enjoying your cigar videos. All right, the next one is, we'll start with the, we've got another pipe bag. Again, thank you, Luis. Nice pipe bag. We've got the miscellaneous bag to throw on a trip. If you want to throw your lighter in there, I stuffed one of these with everything. Your lighter, your tampers, any additional tools. Great little pouch. You've got your pipe rest. And I actually think you might be able to get these right now on Road King Piper. I think he just started an Etsy page. So you might check that out. I have not checked it out yet. The pipe we're doing is a Magic 1-inch pipe. It comes, I've put a whole box of filters in here. This is kind of an interesting pipe for those that have never seen a Magic inch pipe and how it works. Basically, the filter goes on the stem, and then there are draw holes in the pipe. So it is supposed to smoke cooler. So you can see the draw holes right there. I smoked this pipe one time. I've cleaned it. You can tell it's not even burned in. All the pipes have been extremely sanitized. I would recommend you do your due diligence on those, which I would do if I was you. All right, so we've got another drawing here coming up. Oh, it also gets a tin of the small batch Sansepolcro. Okay. After this drawing, I do want to talk about Corvette Jim, so remind me to do that. We're going to generate this, and again, if 97 or 52 or 9 come up, they don't win again, we redraw. So we've got 31. 31 is SM Piper. SM Piper won the Magic Inch pipe. All right. All right, guys. Sorry if I'm a little bit business, but this is a lot going on. So we'll get into the, talking and whatnot as soon as I get this, get these drawings all done. I'm just trying to stay focused to make sure I get everybody, correct. All right, so this one is for just another consolation prize, another really nice pipe pouch, again from Luis. It has another, these are made off of a 3D printer. You know how they make them. These things are awesome. I've got my pipe on one right now that was made for me, Garbagemanpiper, that Road Glide or Road King Piper made for me. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on his Etsy page, you can request your channel name. So we've got that. There is no miscellaneous. Well, I've got one pouch left here. Yeah, I'm going to throw in another one of the miscellaneous bags on that. This pipe is a Bolondius. Some of these pipes, I got into a thing, man. I was wanting to find the most valuable, what is not a cheap pipe, but a good pipe at a reasonable price. And This is a 9 mil pipe. It is made by it's Manelli of Italy is where I bought it. It is called. It's actually maybe it's in a Manelli bag, but it's a Ballandia store. There's their information also on Facebook. So if somebody, whoever gets this, wants information, information's on the box to be able to reach out. This is too cool. It's an author shaped pipe. I don't remember ever smoking this pipe. It is a Manelli. It's a cool little pipe. The bit, it wasn't for me. I got it. It is a 9 mil. It has an insert in it. That insert comes out and it goes in and it makes it a 3 mil. And it's a nice little pipe. Nice little pipe. A nice value. So you've got that pipe, and you're also getting a tin of San Sepulcro, small batch. Yes, I have a crap load of those tins. Mainly, sorry, kicking the table. Here we go. Let's get her done. TP, hey, garbage man. What up? All right, here we go. So this one is for that one I just showed you. Generating now 112. So let's see who that is. 112 is Siler's Pond Scott. He's been smoking about a year. He is going to get the Manelli autograph, or not autograph, the Manelli author shape pipe, 9 millimeter, along with the goodies that I just showed along with those. All right. Real quick, let's just take a small break. I know for those of you that have seen Corvette Piper, we got a shout out from Danny Man, and that's River Rat. And then Tommy Tabacchi came on and did it's humid here, folks. I'm sweating a little bit. Came on and just requested prayer. Tommy actually prayed. So that was nice to go through that prayer with him. But Corvette's Jim's son is in the hospital. His heart stopped last evening, and they're having difficulty just getting him back up again. The last I heard, I don't know if he's on a respirator or something that is continuing to keep him going until his heart does start again. But for the most part, please, PGW or PGU, for those that know me, know that is prayers going up. So anytime you see something from me that says PGU, it's prayers going up. And so if we can do that, remember Corvette Jim, remember his wife. This is a rough time. I mean, we've all been, I'm sure, through something like this. So get your prayers going for that family, please. Getting back to where we were, we have got Chad in the house as well. Chad Delame is in the house. We have got Chris. I don't know if I mentioned Chris, ASL Piper. So let's see, what's next? We got several more here to do, folks. By the way, I don't know if you all know this, but I don't give tobacco away in my GAWs that I don't like. If you're getting tobacco from me, it's very possibly in my top 10, if not my top 5, if not my favorite tobacco. Just want to put that out there. Another pipe pouch from Luis. Another pipe stand from YTPC. And one of my real close to top 5 blends, if not, I know it's in the top 10. And that is the Robert McConnell's Red Virginia. I picked up a bunch of this the other day. I tried it for the first time and I went nuts over it. It's delicious. So I'm going to throw a tin of that out there for you guys. The pipe is going to be a Molina. Now, here's how I feel about Molinas. They are a solid pipe. I have given several Molinas away. As a matter of fact, Rogue King Piper has 2 of my Molinas, and they're just wonderful pipes. So this is the pipe that is the Molina. And it is pretty pipe. It is the author shape. It is a 9 mil with the insert to make it 3 mil, should you not like 9 mil. It has a Cumberland, I don't know if you can see it, but a Cumberland stem on it. Just a cool pipe, solid pipe. I don't even remember, I cleaned all these pipes. I may have smoked this thing once, maybe. So let's see, let me make sure. So we've got the insert in it. So nice pipe, guys. All right, here we go. Let me put this pipe away. And let's do this drawing. Sorry, it seems like I'm taking forever. And I am. So here we go. So we've got a random drawer here, a random, and I'm using random.org. So here we go. We have got number 41. 41 is the winner of the Molina pipe, the Red Virginia, and the pipe pouch. So who is 41? 41 is Ohio Piper Jeff, my brother, my bro. Molina pipe. Jeff, I am glad for you to have this pipe, and I'm stoked that you're getting this tobacco. I know I've bombed you with a lot of pipes and tobaccos, but I'm tickled to death that you're going to get to try Red Virginia. I know you like the heavier blends, but I think you're going to enjoy it. So we've got Ohio Piper Jeff. So congratulations, Jeff, on that. Let me just say, we're going to have about 10 items that I'm going to have to mail out. So be patient with me. Me saying that is, I normally get them out right away because I don't like stuff sitting around. Hey, love. Yeah. Can you grab me one of those Bic lighters off my table, please? Sorry. But we had just one of the Bic. They're just sitting on front on the table there. Sorry, we had a lighter crisis. Oh, she's bringing everything out. Okay. I just need the blue one. Thank you, love. That was Gay. Give her a shout out. Yeah. Sorry. I just need to take a little bit of a breath here. So TP is asking, why the screen name Garbage Man? Well, I have been in the garbage industry, the solid waste industry, for this October will be 38 years that I have been in the waste industry with the same company. So I call myself the Garbage Man, and I'm smoking a pipe, hence the Garbagemanpiper. And I always say, sweet chicken, baby, because I have been saying it for years. And when I like something, I say, sweet chicken. So if you'll notice my pipe right here on the wall, the smoke is in the shape of a chicken, hence sweet chicken, baby. And there you go. That's why I'm the Garbagemanpiper. All right. Next. We have got, by now, you should know who made this. We got Road King Piper, and I think he's just made an Etsy store. And again, Eric, sorry, I can't give you more props on that. I don't know much more about it. I have not seen the video that is currently posted. If you have not subbed Road King Piper, well, sub him. He's got a video out talking about his Etsy store. Another pipe pouch. So we've got the pipe stand, we got the pipe pouch, and we've got a pipe. This pipe is a non-peril rusticated pipe. These are nice pipes. They've got a horn insert on them. These pipes go back with me a little ways. It is a Savinelli. Oh, it's upside down. It is a Savinelli pipe with horn. It is a non-filtered pipe, and it has been cleaned and sanitized. You're getting the original box with the materials in it. I keep the boxes for my pipes. It is a decent sized pipe, and again, it's clean. So, but again, do your sanitation on them. No chatter at all. I had covers on all of these. This is a nice pipe. I actually thought twice about giving these two pipes away, but I can't smoke them. I just smoke too hot. And so I'm letting these go to homes that hopefully will love on them. So there you go. You got a pipe. You've got the pipe stand, and you got the pipe. Let's get to it. We're at 37 are in the house. That means I missed a crud load of people acknowledging you. And for that, I will say I'm sorry. I did not see you probably in the comments. Here we go in the random generator. And the random generator has picked 93. I don't know who 93 is. So let's go find them. Kevin Twiner. What? Kevin Twiner, my buddy, you won the non-peril with the pipe stand and the brown non-peril rusticated P316 Savinelli. I'm going to put this on here real quick. Brown Savvy 316. So congratulations, Kevin. Congrats. All right, what do we get here? Mel, where did you get the Montford Point Marine tobacco you sent in a tin to piping and camping? It is, I believe, a Cornell and Deal blend. I picked it up when I was at a brick and mortar in Phoenix, and I picked up about 2 or 3 tins. I sent a tin over to Frank Piping and Camping, but I first sent a tin out to Mark Montford, the Northeast Piper UK. And that's why I originally grabbed the blend. When I saw it, I saw Montford and I thought of Mark, so I bought it and I sent it to him. I have 1 tin left that I have cracked and that is in my Latakia blends for this winter, but it is one of my favorite Latakia blends. And it is a man's Latakia. I will tell you that. Good stuff. Good question, Luke. Thank you for asking. You may find it on C&D. It is the Montford Marines were a group of Marines that were, there's a whole story behind it. Look it up, C&D, Montford Marines, and get the story there. Let's see what else we got. Hi, Dougie. As a Marine, it's a great part of our history. Yes, sir, it is. And it is a decent tobacco. Nothing now. Bringing in ashtrays because not sure what the deal with the storm. Okay, so you've got storm. Apparently TP is working somewhere, or he's got his ashtrays he's bringing in. Prayers going up for those that are in harm's way with this oncoming storm. Anyone here from heard from Dan, deep South Texas? Haven't seen him. Well, I can only imagine the house that they were building. My guess would be that he's been up to his eyeballs in moving, getting out of where he was with his in-laws, moving into the new house and getting settled, and then school starting. We know the drill. Do you start driving a garbage truck? No, I did not start driving a garbage truck. I actually started making PR calls to customers. I wasn't necessarily on the operational end. I've been on the customer and sales side of the business. It doesn't mean that I haven't been in my share of trucks and that I haven't washed my share of containers. That is for sure, and even picked up my share of garbage. But no, I did not start driving a truck. I started scrubbing cans. I was 21, if anybody wants to guess my age. Let's
58.
see. 58. Thank you, Vanna. Let's see here. Kevin and Marcia can win all the prizes from one part. Let's see. Anyone else here joining us in Vegas? Great. So November 2nd and 3rd will be the Las Vegas Pipe Show. Andrew just brought it up. He's reaching out. I will be attending that show, and I'm stoked because Andrew Sorigliano, the Bluefin Piper, is going to be there. And looking forward to just having a blast, spending time. Smurfinelli 33 will be there, and some other folks in their pipe club will be coming. Let's see what else. Kevin, yes, congrats. I'm going to pray. I'm going to try for next year. I would really love to go to the Chicago Pipe Show. That would be too cool. Sorry. Let me get some chapstick. Another one of my EDCs, everyday carries. Okay, let's get on with the last one before I award a couple of other prizes. We've got another pipe pouch. Thank you, Luis. We've got another pipe stand. Thank you, Road King Piper. Again, check out his Etsy page. If you haven't subscribed him, do so. This pipe has been around the YTPC a bit. Not a bit, a couple times. I gifted this pipe to TPI Mark, Tobacco Pipes International. If you haven't subbed him, do so. Again, I will say, if you haven't subbed, folks, and I point this way because this is where my stream is, if there are folks in here that have not subbed each other, this is a great time to do it. While you're on the live, if you'll hit their medallion or their whatever you call it, their picture, it'll take you to their site. You can hit subscribe, and you can also hit notification bell. But I sent this pipe to him, and it is another non-peril. It is a black non-peril rusticated P316 Savinelli, another really nice pipe, very lightly smoked. I think Mark might have smoked it once. I smoked it maybe a handful of times. I love the rustication on this. And you say, Mel, why are you getting rid of that pipe? Guys, I love this pipe. There's some sentimental value to it. Inside the tin, there is a note from Mark so that he documented who gave him the pipe. And when I gave it to him, I left it in there. My shipping information's in there as well. All right, so here we go. We've got a non-peril, non-filtered pipe, and I believe that is horn. Could be mistaken. The price I paid for these pipes, I would say that it should be, but a big bowl, folks. This is a big bowl. And it is a great smoker. Again, it is a non-filtered pipe. So I'm giving it up just for the sake of, I chooch like a freight train. So this is the pipe that we're going with right now. And again, this is going with it. And here we go. All right. We are going to do the random.org generator. And I am generating it, and 54 is the number, which is interesting because we had a 52 earlier. We did, if you hadn't heard, we had 118 entries into the GAW. This is awesome. Iron Brigade Piper, Ben. He's new to the channel. Was watching his videos. He went down and visited the San Diego Pipe Club with Johnny Smurf. Actually, he picked up Smurfinelli. So, Ben, congratulations. All of you guys that have won so far, if you don't already have my information, you need to reach out to garbagemanpiper@gmail.com. garbagemanpiper@gmail.com. So congratulations, Ben. Okay, so that was all for the consolation prizes. Now, I've done something here that I have not done before, and you can see my notes where I wrote down all the people's pipes and their tobaccos. So I put the work in on this one, folks. I thought it would be neat to kind of give a consolation prize. And I'm giving a tobacco that I'm cellaring currently for the long haul. It is a tobacco that you cannot get anymore. It is a McClelland's tobacco. Don't go all crazy on me because I'm not giving any 40th or any Christmas away. This was a bulk tobacco that I picked up, and I was able to find a bunch of it. And I bought it all and I jarred it up because I am a vapor nut. Vapor, Virginia, and Perique blends. And so if you've tried Christmas or 40th or any of those, this is a blend that you'll enjoy. What I did is, let me catch up here. Blah, 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 blah. I can't unsub NB Hector. I'm in the running for the last one. Okay. So what I did is I went through, because I asked you all, how long have you been smoking a pipe? I thought it would be neat to give this blend to two folks that had been smoking, one folks, whoever's been smoking the pipe the longest, okay? And this is going to be interesting because I really needed a specific number of years. I had people say, oh, I've been smoking a pipe for 40 plus years. Well, that doesn't help me, okay? So I got some clarification from a couple of people that said, hey, I've been smoking a pipe for more than 40 years. The runner-up for this prize, he did not win, but he was the runner-up, and I think he should get some kudos, and that's Traveler Mike. Traveler Mike told me that he had been smoking a pipe for 40 years. Got a special place in my heart for Mike. He actually has a pipe that I gifted to him, which was a Savinelli Church Warden, and I hope he's enjoying that pipe. So we've got two others. And if these folks don't reach out to me at garbagemanpiper.com, I will keep going down the list, okay? You've got 1 week. So next Sunday, anybody who's won gifts here, if I've not heard from you if I've not heard from you by next Sunday noon, I will be doing some more drawings, okay? I just think if somebody's going to enter a draw, they may want to pay attention as to did you win or not? All right, so a guy reached out to me in my last live and said, hey, I've been smoking a pipe for 50 years. And I go, well, why haven't you entered my GAW? So Kenneth Solomon, and I don't think he's doing videos. I think he's just a supporter, has been smoking a pipe for 50 years. Now, here's my dilemma. I had a tie here, okay? So the tie was, what do I got here? Winner 53, blah, 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 65. Heck, you must have a very long beard. Okay, so Doc Soul also has been smoking a pipe for 50 years. So what I need from you two is I need an email, garbagemanpiper@gmail.com, garbagemanpiper@gmail.com, and I need to know the month and the year that you started smoking a pipe. And what I'm giving away is a quart jar, and it is packed full. I mashed it in here. So this dude is packed full of tobacco. McClelland's Vapor 2015. 2015 is not the year of the tobacco. It is the blend of the tobacco, and this stuff is delicious. So that is pending right now, the draw that I have. All right. The next thing I did is I said, okay, who has been smoking a pipe the least amount of months? So I ended up one in here that is 8 months. I've got one in here. Let's see. I got 10 months, so 8 months is still the winner. I have got one. I meant to do this beforehand, so bear with me. I apologize. So 8 months is it at this point. I've got 6 months. So 8 months has dropped off, which was Mr. Kopecky. He's now out of the running, and it is Fireman Andy. So we're continuing to look down to see who has been smoking a pipe. I have a gentleman by the name of Michael Person, Persson, who's been smoking a pipe for 4 months. So Michael Person, if you will reach out to me at Garbagemanpiper at Garbagemanpiper@gmail.com, I will put this in a package to you. And anybody that I've never sent a yabo to, I always throw a couple of signature items in there. So you will receive those as well. All right, man. I want to keep giving stuff away. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items, which is the number of giveaways that I said I would do. Tim says, good night. I have to go. Janez, good night. You all sleep well. I've got to go cook dinner. Jeff, I will see you. Anybody who wants to hang, I'm going to be on here maybe for another 50 minutes. When I first started, I ordered 1Q, was so wet, I even 2 days left out almost. 1Q is an aromatic and it's heavily cased. Yeah. Happy and always to see Janez. I think I should head off. Simon, thanks for dropping in, brother. I appreciate it. I cannot wait to get that Stanwell pipe. I have not received it yet, so I am looking forward to that. I know you had an extended vacation, but so you know. So your second main GAW was number 53. That's me. 53. Let's check. No, it was 52 and 54. 52 and 54. I can't go back and redo that. So I apologize. I don't believe I got anybody in here that said it said something. If so, I will go back and check it out. But it was 52 and 54. 52 and 54. If anybody can substantiate that, at this point, it's a one and done, Chad. 52 and 54 are who I put down in the book. This is not perfect. We are all people here. Cliff, we will see you later. Thank you for dropping in. Mel, our cup runneth over with you and your GAWs, brother. Such a generous thank you. Mark, I appreciate it. I literally get a kick out of it. So, Kevin, listen, enjoy the pipe, bro. Dan, thank you for stopping by. Curmudgeon, good night, Cliff. No problem. Thanks, brother. Here's an elbow shot for you. Well, of course, there's one for you, baby. So anyways, I am going to light up my pipe because I got a full pipe here. Chris Garcia, thank you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. So when everybody's gone, do an additional drawing, right? I think Hector still may be a little sore because I think in my very first GAW, he feels I left him out. So Hector, I still feel bad about that, brother. Vice and Virtue, thank you so much. Memo Pipe, hi, thank you for stopping by. Josh, I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. TP, thank you very much. Andrew, thank you, bro, for stopping by. I am stoked, bro. Listen, if I grab you and give you a big bear hug, you'll only be embarrassed for a few moments. Great GAW. Thank you all. Thank you all. Mike, Gamecock Piper, I didn't even know you were here, bro. Thank you very much for stopping by, Mike. Appreciate it, man. Jay, I'll be getting this stuff out to you, brother. Hey, you've got a new address, Jay. You better make sure I have it. Garbagemanpiper@gmail.com, okay? Mark, I'm glad you're enjoying that Whitehall, brother. Oh, with the Durbar. Well, if you chooch that all up, you know somebody who's got some more. Paul Lawless, brother, thank you very much for stopping by, Paul. I missed so many people by doing this GAW that I don't have the whereabouts to do double duty. So okay, cool, Mike. Thanks a lot. We actually we gave away 10 different packages. Sorry you missed it. Chris, I would love to see you there, brother. I wish we could get some folks there. I mean, we got September and October to be able to plan that trip. I was very fortunate that I was blessed this year with about 5 extra vacation days. We had a change in the way we do things. So that was a blessing. The nice thing is I'm probably not going to have to burn any vacation days because I'm leaving after work and I'm going to be working the day I come back. So that's cool. So well, McClellan blends, the only reason why I know about McClellan blends is because I started smoking a pipe April 28th, May of 2018. And I heard that they had gone out of business, I think the previous fall or that winter. And I broke myself buying McClellan's. It is something I wish I had not done, but I did it. I learned a lot about McClellan blends from doing it, but it was expensive. Kevin, I'll have to check, brother. I think I might. It's in my other. I have another notepad like this, but just shoot me another Garbagemanpiper. I should have it, Kevin, but just in case. Preacher Man Piper, thanks for stopping in. You have been smoking a pipe for 57 years. Preacher Man Piper. Well, Preacher Man Piper, I'm not sure if you made that clear when you put your, matter of fact, I don't even see you in here, Preacher Man. So, Preacher Man, let's do this. 57 years is a flippin' long time to be smoking a pipe. I need to know, send me an email at garbagemanpiper.com. I need to know, first of all, if you entered the GAW. If you didn't enter the GAW, then you're not in the running. And I do not see your name here. If you entered the GAW and I missed you, which I don't see you here, that's too bad, because you would have gotten a quart of tobacco. So Doc Soul, what I need from you, Doc, is I need you to send me an email giving me the year and the month as close as you can remember, so that I can break the tie between you and Kevin Solomon. So if you'll do that for me, I would greatly appreciate that, and I'll get you out this McClellan tobacco. Steve, you're going to the 2020 next year. Okay. Bummer, man. I thought you were going this year. I was like, yeah. I think it's probably a smaller one than Chicago. It might be comparable to Ohio. I do not know. All right, I'll do a shout out for Dan Lopez. He's been smoking the pipe that he's currently smoking for 25 minutes. Matter of fact, weren't you the long smoke winner in the Briar Blues Challenge? I think you were. I'm pretty sure you were, Dan, or you were a runner-up. That's for dang sure. Oh, well, Doc, that's information I need to know, right? Because I had you in the drawing twice. So, good. So all I need from you is your shipping information, Doc, Kenneth, and I'll get the backy out for you. That's awesome. Same guy. I thought the comments looked similar, but I didn't want to take a chance at it. You tied with yourself. Congratulations. Yes, you did. Guys, this is more fun than we should be allowed to have. You can tell that I'm a little bit tech challenged. When I went and I did the first live, I thought I defaulted it to front, but I must not have saved it, the settings. So when it came up, it was shooting the other direction. But I think we got that squared away. Thank you very much, Doc or Kenneth. Yes, sir. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Well, I will congratulate you again, Dan. And again, prayers going up for your family, brother. Very much so. I don't know how many of you guys have had Sun Bear yet. I know it was a really limited run. I didn't think I was going to get any, but I was able to snag some, I think, from the Pipe Nook. And I think he's out now. But the first bowl I ever had, the first few puffs tasted like Bido honeys. I like Bido honeys. And if you're not old enough to remember Bido honeys, I'm sorry, but they are good eating. Chad, shoot me an email at garbagemanpiper.com. I never like anybody to go away thinking they got slighted. And I will send you a consolation prize, brother. I am not going to tell you what I'm going to send you, but I will send you something. So you shoot me an email at garbagemanpiper.com. Get me your full name, your address, and I will get you something out, Chad. How does that sound, brother? We got a deal? Now, Chad, I want to make sure that you are subbed to me. So also clarify if you are subbed to me. And I would appreciate that. And I will get that out to you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, first of all, Andrew, I didn't say I liked it. I liked the first top of the bowl. But to be honest with you, I'm chooching it right now. And it's not going to be one of my favorite tobaccos. I'm just saying. I am going to smoke up this tin and I'm going to let that stuff sit in the cellar a while because I liked the first light on it, but it's not doing anything for me. It doesn't come across. As a wonderful Virginia retrohale. Maybe a little burnt honey. So yeah, I'm not going to say that I am saying it's a wonderful tobacco. If you didn't get it, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think you missed much other than a little bit of history, but I wouldn't go spend any big bunches of money to get it from somebody. All right, Chad, cool. Glad we're good. Flat Cap Junior, FC Junior. It sounds delicious, but there is a whole lot of stuff I would rather smoke. Right now, if I went in, I was smoking Hearth and Home's anniversary cake. I'd rather smoke that, and it's not one of my probably top 10 blends. There's a lot of other things I would grab other than Sun Bear. So if you missed out, don't sweat it. I wouldn't sweat it. It's okay. I mean, it's okay, but it's not. I'm not going to go hunt for any more or try and get any more. So it's just okay. Yeah. So Corvette Jim's son was in the hospital last night. His heart stopped. The last I've heard is I think he might be on life support. hoping that they'll be able to restart him. But that's all I got. I mean, that's all I've heard. So prayers going up for him, Mike. So thanks for bringing that up again and reminding me. I did mention it earlier tonight. So okay, so you spent the $24 to $25 on that. I didn't even go for it. I'll tell you what I did enjoy. The fourth generation blend, the 1931 flakes. I enjoyed that. As a matter of fact, I've picked up a couple tins of that. Really enjoyed that flake, Andrew. But sorry you were disappointed in it. I was watching Bean 316. Brian was mentioning it wasn't all of that, to not waste your time going out and getting it. Let me go back here a sec. Yeah, so FC Junior or Flat Cap Piper looks like he's going to get some Sun Bear from TPI, which is Tobacco Pipes International Mark. So that is too cool. Okay. Well, I think I made that correction. Chris, thank you very much. And it's probably good that I only made one mistake out of 10. That's 90%. I'll take those odds. And you know what? I'm going to make good on it with Chad. So I'm sending him something out, but I will also get this out to Thomas. And trust me, if I make a mistake, the guy that I'm going to be correcting probably is going to do better than the folks in the GAW. So I don't think Chad's got anything to worry about, but I appreciate you supporting him, and I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Not a problem at all. Too cool. So thank you, Chris, very much. I have a tendency to sometimes be a little dyslexic. So cool. We did 11 prizes tonight. Nice. So Flat Cap Piper went to the Muletown Pipe Show, and he says that he's got some stuff. If we're interested or if we're looking for something, he may have grabbed it. He's got a mix of stuff called the Muletown Mix. Thank you, Chris. So, Mark, thank you. You've been a great bud. I appreciate you. That's Tobacco Pipes International. I want you to know I even wear that T-shirt that you gave me. I like it. I sure wished I just was more focused on being able to get the T-shirts out, doing a store where we could do some mugs and stuff. But I'm just living life at the speed of life. And, life comes at us quick. I looked into it, and there was just, there was one site that I was looking at that it took me all night to read about what I was getting myself into. And I'm just not into it for making money. It's not something that I'm interested in. it was more work than I was willing to put into it. I do have some local folks here in El Paso that I may look at doing some things with. But Mark, you know what that stuff cost, and to be able to put the volume that I would want to put out, because I would want to just send everybody something, and then before you know it, I'm in for thousands of dollars, and I just am better off probably not getting started. So, Kevin, thank you for the 90%. And actually, it's 100% now because I'm taking care of Chad. So we're good to go. Andrew, listen, thanks, bro. Again, appreciate the shout out on your channel today. Much love. I will see you in Vegas, brother. I still need to know what tobacco you want me to bring for you, because if you don't tell me, I'm going to bring something, and I think you may like it, but it'd be easier for me just to pick something and bring it to you. But your call. Chris, I appreciate you, man. It means a lot. We put out a lot of content out there. I look at my videos, I make probably 4 or 5 mistakes, and either I called something wrong, or I set a date wrong, or I called the pipe something different. And if we sat and tried to clean up and fix everything in a video, we'd never post anything. So I appreciate the flexibility that we give each other here in the YTPC to be human. So I appreciate that. Well, let's put it this way, Steve, Cal Delta Piper, because I knew somebody, and it probably was going to be you, that would try and fly under the radar saying that maybe I missed them as well. Let's just say I fixed up Johnny and he fixed you up. Let's just call that even. What do you think? I'm so stoked, dude, that you have that Dracula. I am so stoked. I love it when the pipes make their way around the YTPC. Johnny's got a Trevi 320 that was one of my early pipes, because Mutton Chop Piper was smoking 320s at the time, and so I had to have one. And I bought that Sevi 320, and it wasn't my pipe. I didn't care for the bit. I ended up gifting it to Solomon Online, and I guess it wasn't for him either, and Johnny got it. So I am so stoked. I love seeing people chooch pipes that I have gifted them. Josh, you know what? Dance Dad Josh, you know what it's like, buddy. You got a family, you got stuff going on. Well, you know what? I am glad, Dan, that you brought Bugsy up. So Thursday, Bugsy's had a club foot for about 8 months. He's got an orbital actual cancerous tumor in his paw. We had it removed a couple, maybe 2 months ago. And good night, Andrew. And it was such an aggressive tumor. It wasn't metastasized, meaning it didn't spread. It's an orbital tumor, which they're usually pretty much just within themselves. They removed it, but they missed a little bit. And in 2 months' time, it grew to almost the size that he had previously had. And so we needed to make an invasive decision. And so we chose Thursday to take Bugsy in, and they amputated his right arm at the shoulder. What a dog. I am telling you, he is a champ. And if he was here, I would show him to you, but he is now a 3-legged dog. Bugsy is now a 3-legged dog, and he's got the heart of a lion. I love that guy. But yeah, he had to lose his arm. So we are hoping that that has put a stop to the cancer that is in his body right now. And right now we're just nursing him, and he's doing well. He's still on some medication, but he's figuring it out. He's got it figured out. And I don't know that he'll ever chase a ball as fast as he used to, but we love him, and he's got a lot of heart, and he's just, he's part of the family. So thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Kevin, that is amazing news. That is amazing news. I am so glad to hear that Marcia has the potential to maybe see. That's going to be awesome. Please keep us posted, brother. Please, please, please. Let me see if I missed anything. Benome Joe, thanks for stopping in. Mont Claude Gunsdom, thanks for stopping in as well. We are on the tail end of everything. We are just burning it till about 7 o'clock. Third man, there were 10 winners. Third man, and I'm sorry to say that you were not one of them. But please look at this live, and you'll be able to get a whole replay and watch it done. Well, I'm glad it's yours, Steve. Too cool. Well wishes going out. Just catching up, guys, on some of these. Chris, you're telling me. I mean, if somebody lopped my arm or my leg off, I wouldn't be worth a darn for a month, if a year. And it's 3 days, man, and he's a champ. Arkansas Mike, thank you, bro. Yes, Kenneth, I see it is you. Thank you very much. $11 winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're right. 11 winners. That's 110%. 110%, not 90, not 100, 110% folks won tonight. Thank you, FC Junior or Flat Cap Piper. I am excited about doing lives again. You know, I can be stubborn. And when YouTube cut us off, I just love doing everything on my phone. I can do it on the spare of the moment, make it happen. It is easy to do. So I believe as long as I can, I think we're going to get back into some kind of live on Sundays or every other Sunday, but we will do at least 2 lives a month. And I'm excited about making that happen. I love it. I love doing lives. It's just the opportunity for people that are supporting your channel to engage. And for me, that's the best part of this whole thing. Sweet Chicken Baby, 110%. You got that right. Mark. Thank you, Josh. Again, I think I owe people an apology, not because your life isn't great without me, but I just love doing it. And so I'm really tickled to death that we were able to figure this out for a live. I am stoked about that. Let me just say that there were folks in this GAW that had not subbed me. So I hope they reach out and they liked what they saw. They had a good time and they do a little subbing. That would be greatly appreciated. Kurt, I am going to do a birthday song for you right now. It is going to be an early birthday song. This song has been in my family for generations. I share it in large gatherings. I've done this song actually for like 300 people. And I'm going to do it for you right now just to celebrate your 67th birthday on Wednesday. Are you ready for this? You saw it here live. Garbagemanpiper's live. All right, here we go. You ready? I'm not the best singer, but it comes from the heart, buddy. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey, there you go, Kurt. There's your birthday song, bro. I love doing that song. I literally have been asked to get up in front of a big crowd and sing a birthday song to the president of our company. And I did the whole family, been through generations, and people just get a kick out of it. So happy birthday, Kurt. I'm still chooching on this Sun Bear, and I wished it tasted better than it does. It's not bad. It's not bad. Mr. Kopecky, how are you, brother? Thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. Well, congratulations in advance, Steve Cal Delta Piper. 300 is a milestone. I will tell you that. I will tell you, I kind of took getting subs for granted up till about last February when I did my 800, 600, 700, and 800 GAW. Since February, I've probably gotten 56 supporters, 56 subs. And let me tell you, you begin to appreciate those subs like they should have been appreciated in the beginning. So I take 300. Don't take it for granted, baby. Too cool, Flat Cap. Good to see you. Enjoy the live. Enjoy the live, Mr. Kopecky. We have a lot of fun. It's long. I mean, it's long, and we're going to cut it short here in just a little bit because I've got a lot of stuff to do now. All these packages and whatnot to get going and organized and whatnot. So C&D, the best small batch blend was the one I wanted to try most. I haven't gotten my hands on any of them yet. So are you saying Sun Bear is the one you wanted to try most, or the San Sepulcro, or the Carolina small batch. They did a year ago last November. Chad, congrats on 300, brother. You know what? I'm slowing down a little bit. I think I'm going to enjoy this. I'm doing too much right now to really pull the flavors out of it that I want. But I think as I slow down and finish this, I think I'm going to get some good flavors out of it. I think Rat Trace Sundays are going to be back for at least 2 Sundays a month. I don't know that I'll be jumping on every Sunday. There's a lot of travel involved that I'm doing, but I definitely want to do live Rat Trace, and we'll do that again. Now that I'm trying to get this figured out, I think I'll make sure the camera is facing forward though. But looking forward to doing Rat Trace Sundays again. Yes, sir. So, Steve, do you ever go and do the salmon run in the American River? That used to be a hot thing when I lived up in the woodlands or when I lived in Woodland, north of Sacramento. It was like the salmon run. And I don't know if it was the Sacramento River or the American River, but I don't know if you do that or not. Oh, there was one. So there was a small batch called the Beast, as in GAW. Oh, I never even heard of that small batch. How old is it? I would love to get my hands on some Squadron Leader Special Edition. Doc, Kenneth, if you've got some extra, I'd love to do a trade. Think about it. I don't know. I know it's not the easiest to get. Dan, I wouldn't mind selling you some rat trays. At this point, I am not giving any rat trays away. I'm cellaring it, and I'm cellaring it deep, way back in the vault. But if it's something that you want to have and you can't find it, reach out to me at garbagemanpiper@gmail.com. And brother, we will talk. You know what? I just picked up a tin of Dunhill Flake from J.D. Williams. John, my brother, we did a trade and he snuck in some Escudo, and you can never have enough Escudo. So I took that little sample and I put it in my Escudo jar and I smiled. I love me some Escudo. Well, I will tell you, when I lived in Woodland, we used to fish for black bass or big mouth bass off the rice fields, and that was fun. I actually enjoyed it better than bank fishing in the river. You would just get off of the rice fields in some of the rice field canals. I mean, not even canals, they were maybe 20-foot wide off the rice fields. And we had a blast fishing for bass there. So I really enjoyed it. Yeah. So I did the trade. I don't know if John will even post it, and I don't care. It was something he and I did. Yes, Dan, it went quick. Squadron Leader Special Edition went quick. We'll hook up on an email, Kenneth. I don't know what you have or how much you got. I usually like 2 tins when I buy something, but if it's just one, I'm good with that. When you shoot me an email, let me know what you like. Let me know what you're looking for. I got a crud load of Dunhill. I've got quite a few blends that I'm willing to let go of the Dunhill blend. So let's connect, Kenneth. I think that sounds like fun. So it was a couple of years after I came on. I'd never even heard of it. I've never even heard people talk about the beast. Oh, so Flat Cap was at what, the Ohio Pipe Show? I mean, Cherry on Top. You know, that's right. He said he was going. He said he was going to go to the Ohio Pipe Shop and he was taking some boxes with him. So I'm sure he probably doesn't have any left. Tobacco Pipes International, that is a done deal. Will you please email me? And I'm in on that one. You've got it. Willed Piper 2, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, okay. So Cherry on Top was at Muletown, not Ohio. Thank you, Junior. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kenneth, for shooting that email. Give me a couple of days to get sorted out. I got a lot of work to do. So we will definitely be in touch, brother. Oh, okay. So you came down, Junior, from New York and was in Columbia. Cool. Thank you, Kenneth. Well, it's turning out to be a nice evening, calm, a little bit of a breeze here in El Paso. It's starting to get dark. I've got the patio lights on, and I'm just trying to enjoy the rest of this sun bear. It's just not as bright as I like my Virginias. Just catching up on some of the posts. Steve, I'm with you. There's no reason to go out fishing or, for my sake, mountain biking. Here in El Paso, my gosh, the amount of days of sun that we have and weather where you can get out and do stuff, there's no sense in going out and doing it when the weather's not nice. It's just there's too many chances to do it throughout the year. Daddy's Daycare. Rich, how are you, brother? You know what? You just made it under the wire. I was going to jump off at 7, but I'm just enjoying a little sun bear, or I'm smoking a little sun bear. I can't say I'm all really enjoying it. I'd rather be smoking probably a Scudo, Dark Flake, Marlin Flake, Old Gallery, Old Clooney. Shall I go on? Just saying. You're in Alabama. Why the heck, Junior, did I think that you were in New York. My bad. Okay, well, cool. I learned something today. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Good deal. Why? I don't know why I call you Junior. Honest to God, I don't know your name, Flat Cap. Give me your name, all right? But for some reason, I saw a JR somewhere and I just took it as Junior. So I apologize. Listen, I don't mind what people call me. It really doesn't bother me as long as they don't call me late for dinner. So, Flat Cap Piper. That's the other thing about these lives. You know, Flat Cap, you and I probably wouldn't have a whole lot of conversation. Well, we haven't had up to this point. I'm going to stack some more of this Sun Bear and see if I can't get a cleaner chooch on this. This stuff is dry. I mean, it is dry. It's dry, dry, dry. It's been drying now for 2.5 hours, and I'm thinking it's dry enough. So we'll light this up. If you have not picked up that Marlin Flake, Rich, you need to leave right now and go get it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure they're closed tomorrow. Marlin Flake is in my top 3 tobaccos. Let's just say top 5. Rich, go out and get that Marlin Flake and get as much of it as you can. Because I'm going to tell you, the trades that you can do for tobaccos that you want, if you've got Marlin Flake in your cellar or available, you can get pretty much any tobacco you want other than a McClellan, Christmas Cheer, or a 40th. Seriously. Or in, the cellar, the McClellan stuff. People will trade you dearly for Marlin Flake. What's for dinner, buddy? Oh, hey, Rich. I was talking to Brendan, Blue Line Pipe, and he felt it was okay. I have a hiatal hernia. I can't eat real spicy stuff. I got 2 jars of his last 2 mixes they did on the hot sauce, plus his 2 tins, and I wanted to get those out to you. So it might be a week or 2, but so you know, I want to get those out to you because I'm not going to be eating them. And he was cool with it. I have not eaten dinner yet. I might have some grapes. I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner. Hector Steve, welcome. Sorry I missed you. Raphael. All right, Raphael. Flat Cap Piper, Raphael. All right, Raphael. Raphael, I am glad you made it in tonight. I'm trying to get this. The 606 is a big bowl. I mean, it is full. Hector Steven, tell me where you're from, brother. You know, it's amazing what these lives generate. So I've got 2 trades going out of this live, and it's kind of like a house party. You find stuff that people have, they're willing to do a trade. You all always keep garbagemanpiper@gmail.com in your back pocket. I'm always willing to do a trade, or if you see a pipe that I have, or if you think I'm going to be unloading a lot of pipes. I'm doing my pipe series right now where I've got right at 100 pipes. And I've already done 42% of my pipes, and I've got one more to go out, which are my author pipes. I've got to post that video still. I'll probably do it tomorrow or this next week. I'm having a hard time keeping this sun bear lit. Kenneth, good night. Thank you for the emails. I checked. I've got them. Prayers going up, PGW, for Corvette Jim's family. Good to know, Raphael. Maybe I'll drop him a note. Rich, you're welcome. Did I miss Corvette? Corvette Jim is in the house. Jim, listen, I am sorry I missed you, brother, but we've been doing some shout outs for you, and definitely remembering you and your family. Any updates that you can give us are greatly appreciated. I know it's really hard to post those on videos, but prayers going up. Prayers going up, Jim. Painkiller, how are you, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. I am struggling with the sun bear. And it's been drying for 2.5 hours. It should light up like a bale of hay on fire. Wow. Painkiller. Painkiller, prayers going up, brother. Kevin, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, I'm glad, again, I was talking about these lives. You know, we find out so much more about the people in the YTPC than we do just watching videos, because some of this stuff is really personal and it hits home. Rustic Piper, Don, how are you, brother? Good to see you, bro. That's good news, Jim. Finally got it lit. It's a beautiful evening. Jim, that pizza sounds good, brother. Go get you some before it's gone. Painkiller, thanks, brother. Painkiller, shoot me your name, if you will, bro. Or if you don't want to put it out there, hit me on Garbagemanpiper at gmail.com. Garbagemanpiper at gmail.com. I would appreciate that. I got a load of emails right now from this GAW, but prayers going up, brother. Thanks for checking in, Jim, for sure. That's the bug zapper. That means the sun's going down and the bats will be out soon. I get an acrobatic thing going on here, an air show. When the sun goes down, the bats are crazy. It's too cool. Okay, guys, I'm giving a 10-minute call. That'll give us an extra 30 minutes from when I was going to give the call last time, because I've got to get me some dinner and I got to start putting together some packages, getting some things out. Got an email from Chad because I messed up on the number. It was 53 instead of 52. So I needed to get Australian pipe or something anyways. I think I'll send him some cigars as well. Yeah, that's the bug zapper. That's the bug zapper. And I got bit by a mosquito. We've actually got a mosquito company helping with our mosquito issues this time of year, and it's working well. Rarely am I getting bit out here. I love doing videos out here in the studio. Good memories. Anything you guys want to know about me? I'm sure you watch my videos and you guys go, that guy, I got a question for him. I'm open for it. I think it's something that I probably need to add to my channel. I really don't open it up for a lot of questions. I do get, since I've been putting garbagemanpiper.com out there, I have had people ask me, do I have a certain pipe? Would I like to trade a pipe? And I am always up for a trade. If it's a win-win situation and I got it and we can do it, I want to do it. So there you have it. I love seeing YTPC members chat on these things. It's one of my favorite things. One of these nights I'll have to do that. I see them there, or they're over there. They move so dang fast. I don't know that I could actually even capture them. I mean, heck, they're only probably, 6 to 8 inches, if that much wingspan, but they do loop to loops, and I don't know how they don't collide with each other, but it is too cool. I literally have got all but one thing off my honeydew list for this holiday weekend, and that makes me stoked. If you know anything about me, I'm a list guy, and I can't wait to take something off of my list. So Gay helped me out this weekend and made me a nice long list, and I got one more thing on it, and I can't wait to get started. One of those things was install a new toilet in her bathroom. Check. I just finished it before the GAW. Sweet chicken, baby. So Painkiller's name is Kevin. Thank you, Kevin, for stopping in, buddy. Actually, Mark, it probably gave her a little bit of a break. So she's probably enjoying a little bit of reading time where she's not having to try and figure out where I am and what I'm up to. So I will do that. Josh, thanks for asking about Dad. Those that know Dad, he's had a heck of a year and a half. So a year ago, June, my mom passed away. And actually, my memorial pipe was my first video of my mom's passing. She had just passed away days before. And the music playing in the background is my mom playing the piano. My very first video. So you can check that out. But that being said, the question about how my dad's doing, he fell Thanksgiving Day and tore his shoulder apart, and he's still recovering. Almost a year later, he still cannot raise his arm up. He's got strength in his hand, but he can't raise his arm up. So it is going to take time. He just turned 82. He was up here at the house, and we're at about 4,400 feet here at the house. And he had some respiratory issues while he was here. I'm a little bit concerned about him, to say the least, Josh. I'll be seeing him in October, but we're trying to get him on some kind of oxygen. He has always lately in his older years struggled with metabolizing his oxygen. When he gets up or bends over, he's out of breath. And so we're looking into that. So thank you very much. Josh, I appreciate you asking. That is too cool, Chris. I think it's something awesome for kids to see. We have so many that there isn't just one that comes to visit. I mean, it's a sky full of them, not full, but at any given time, I'll be able to see 3 or 4 just within my purview. But yeah, that's too cool, Bob the Bat. So Dan, who was that up in the trees hanging out at your place? Willed Piper, yes, they do. Thanks for dropping that bit of info. Steve, thank you, brother. Get yourself some dinner. I don't know if you're off this holiday weekend, but thank you, bro, for stopping by. John Meadows, my brother, how are you? Soul Patch Piper. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. What's up? I'm sorry, I'm about 10 comments off. I'm trying to get through them, but I'm glad you stopped in. Very much so, John. Raphael, more than you know. I love scratching stuff off my list. Josh, thank you very much. Yeah, just keep Dad in your prayers when you think of him. He did get married again back in May, so he's no longer single. There's a long story to that, but they are happy as all get out, and I'm so happy for them. Smurfanelli 33. Matt, how are you, bro? Hey, there's going to be a hug fest going on in Las Vegas. I can't wait to see you, Matt. Eric, how are you, Road King Piper? Hey, you need to go watch this video. I probably said your name 20 times. I even spotted a video of your SB page or Etsy page, but I didn't watch the VR. If so, I could have gave them more information on your Etsy page, but I gave away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 7 of your pipe stands in my GAW. So too cool, a trade worth doing, brother. Night, Steve. Enjoy the win, buddy. Georgia Bulldogs. Hug City. I got a little jar of raspberry for you, Matt. It's the last of that I don't know, half pound I sent you. I saved a little back, but it ain't for me. So I've got a little jar of that I'll bring with me to give to you. If there's something else maybe you want to try, I'll throw in a bag. I'll probably be bringing a suitcase full of tobacco. So we'll be giving some tobacco away. I was glad to have them, Eric. I do need to watch your video on your Etsy page. I'm excited about that. Roll Tide. Go Dogs. Raphael wants in on the hugs. That's too funny. Well, listen, there's people jumping on that I want to chat with, but I got stuff to do. You know what, Eric? The travel cup mug, it's almost like you and I are going to need to have our own house party or Zoom. Because reality is I don't use it as a cup. I really need something. So how I use it, it sits in there. You've got the pipe rest, but it's so deep that if I put my tamper in there, I got to dig it out. It's almost like it's got to be lower and like to where like a tamper will fit and you can grab the tamper. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's in my head, but right now I'm just kind of using the cup holder to throw everything in. I know you've done some modifications to it, which is too cool. I'm not sure if it's there. And don't get me wrong, I love what you're doing. I just, as using it, it's missing a place for a lighter, and it's missing a place for a tamper. So I'm not even sure that it's a cup holder. I mean, it's cool. You can tip it over and knock the ash out of your pipe, but you don't need a 16-ounce cup for that. You know, you need maybe, maybe 2.5, just the depth of the cup holder to knock the ash with the pipe holder, and a place for, a little area to put a tamper and a lighter. I ask for a lot. I know there's no making me happy, bro. Can't wait to see it, Eric. Last I checked, I had 48 videos I needed to watch. I'm a little behind because the last 2 days I've been knocking stuff off my honeydew list. Check tool. That's too cool. John, I'm smoking my Trevi 606. It's a deep bowl Savinelli. It's the big brother to the 602, just a little bit longer. And in it, I am chooching Sun Bear. And frankly, I'm a little disillusioned with it. There's a lot of other things I would rather smoke. It's okay. It's just okay. I mean, if there's just so many other tobaccos I would rather smoke than this. I'm glad I bought a few tins. I'm cellaring 3 tins. I've opened this one. I probably won't smoke 2 or 3 more bowls out of this jar before I put it in and put it away for Virginia vapor season in a month. So it's just okay. If you didn't get it, you didn't miss anything. Fireman Andy, what is up, bro? Hey, you were one of the winners in my GAW. Yes, sir. You like the logo? Just to update you, Andy, let me see what it was that you won. No, you weren't. I'm sorry. What I did, Andy, is I was looking for people that had been smoking the least amount of time, and you were in the running. Somebody beat you out by 2 months, bro. So I apologize for that. But your name was in the running. Somebody came in at only smoking for 4 months, and they beat your 6 months out. So too cool. I'm smoking some Sun Bear in my Savinelli Trevi 606. Sorry, Andy. My bad. I've missed you, though. Are you headed out, Don? Yeah, I'm not sure what that Dorian's doing. I honestly try not to watch the news. I know I need to keep up on this because there needs to be prayers going up for some fellow YTs YTPCers for sure. Tucson Piper. See, I'm wanting to get off of this live, but Nick, I got to chat with you, brother. How are you, bro? Good to see you. Glad you made it on. Nick, here's what we need to do. We're going to need to get on a Zoom or something. Because I know you do that random drawing off of comments that are already in the GAW or on the video. I want to know how to do that. I mean, I had 118 entries into this thing. And that is a lot of writing. So I'm thinking going forward, if I can ever get to 1,000 subs at the rate I'm going, I should be there by the end of the year because they're not coming as easy. I think the lives actually had a lot to do with that. I think that when I stopped doing lives was about the time they shut down the lives until you get to 1,000. And you know what? I've enjoyed this. I love getting on with people that support the channel. And so, Nick, thank you, bro, so much for jumping on. I appreciate it very much. Cool. Well, I'm glad, Nick, that you were able to make it on. We'll stay on a little bit longer. So, Nick, is it an app that you're working with YouTube, or is it something already built into the YouTube channel or the YouTube app already that works with it? I'll be dang. Cody, Smoking Fireman, is in the house. Cody, how are you, brother? We missed you earlier. We've been on for about 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to get off until about tomorrow morning. Okay. Well, Nick, all I need to do is find out a little bit more about that, bro, and see if I can learn how to do that. It's kind of an old dog learning new tricks, but if Bugsy can do it on 3 feet, I can give it a try. John, thanks for dropping in, bro. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate you, man. Have a good evening. No, I got people coming on that I want to talk with. Leo just jumped on. Leo, how are you? Latrosaurus. Thanks for dropping in, Leo. Appreciate it very much. I appreciate you, John. I'm chooching Sun Bear right now, Nick. And I don't know what it is. I'm just not enjoying it. And I think I know what it is. I have been, it's the holidays. And since Friday, I've been smoking some of my favorite blends, Dunhill Flake, some of those other flakes and everything. And this Sun Bear just doesn't come anywhere close to that. And it's not fair to the blend. It's not fair at all to the blend. It's just not something right now I'm into. I cracked a 10. I'm cellaring 3. I'm going to chooch a few more bowls out of it, but it's not doing anything for me right now. Andy, the special edition squadron leader, I was not able to get in on. I just missed it. I don't know how or why. I've got a couple avenues I can try, but I've got maybe a trade working with somebody, but I'm open to a trade of anybody who just happened to stock up on it. I don't know if it was one of those buy only 110 things, but yeah, I'd love to get my hands on some of that special edition. It wasn't something that I was able to get. Again, I wasn't even looking for it. So I'm sure if I put more effort into it, I probably would have found some. That being said, if anybody wants to do a trade on some Squadron Leader Special Edition, reach out to me at garbagemanpiper@gmail.com. Anybody who knows me, I'm always willing for a win-win trade. Ask Cody the Smoking Fireman. Part of it, Nick, may be that I've been busy doing the GAW and have not just sat down by myself and chooched a bowl. I will say this, that the first bowl I had, the first third of the smoke reminded me of Biddo Honeys, which was one of my favorite childhood candies. And I was hooked at that point, but I've lost that, and I just need to really dig in and check on it. Mark, I won't even remember that you want to try that. So if you will shoot me another email, please, because if we do end up doing a trade, I think the fair trade would to get some of that to you. So just remind me, please. I'm with you, Cody. It's just okay. It's not something I wished I went out and got, 11 tins of like San Sepulcro. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. You know what? Section 33, 333 or whatever, when he did that 320, I was never able to get the GAW video that he did. So I don't know who all the winners were, but kudos to you, Leo. I'm glad you won one of them. I don't know who all the winners were, and that's funny because I was just talking to people about if you enter a GAW, but I saw the video up, and when I went to watch it, it was gone. It wasn't viewable. I'm going to have to write that down to go check that. I think part of it was I wasn't spelling his channel correctly. So I'm not a what is it, silver tequila or silver vodka, something in it. I'm not a big drinker, so I wouldn't know if that hit me in the face. Josh, thank you, bro, for coming out. I appreciate it. And thanks for asking about Dad. I appreciate it. Yes, it does. I mean, I got into the first third of the bowl. My first bowl was Biddo Honeys. I was loving it. And then it just kind of went to ash. And all I'm tasting really is just burnt honey and just kind of ash. Thank you. Mark. Appreciate it. Yeah, I won't remember. There's too much going on right now. So thank you. Iron Brigade Piper, Ben, hello. Ben, you won a pipe. I don't remember which one it was. Let me look. I didn't write it down, but I will sort it out. I think it was the Molina, Ben, if I'm not mistaken. I think no, I don't remember which one it was, Ben. When I get it all sorted out, I'll have that for you. But Ben, if you can reach out to me at garbagemanpiper@gmail.com and get me your shipping information, please. Thank you. Well, Andy, I'm sure when the alarm goes off, buddy, you'll be bright-eyed and alert and ready to make it happen. I appreciate your service, buddy. Andy, I can't hardly, every time I think of you, I smile when you got the cadets to do the Sweet Chicken Baby video. That lit up my day, bro. That was so cool. So I thank you, man. TP, I'm Chuchin Sun Bear in my 606 Savinelli. Garbagemanpiper@gmail.com. Nick, I'm telling you, you're quite the craftsman. If I just enjoy watching pipes brought back to life and new pipes being born. I'm stoked. I love what you do. I love the way your videos, you put them out, bro. I'm excited to see. I hope you do a video of that. Sometimes I even want to see videos where people just mess the pipe up on a lathe. I even want to see the mistakes. I think that we get so ingrained that all we show is the good stuff instead of the follies of pipe making. And I want to see it all, you can always turn down the volume so we don't hear the language, but you know how that goes. I'm pumped for you, Nick. It makes me laugh, Andy. Thank you so much. I think it's the only time I ever did a VR, and it wasn't a prerequisite to get into the GAW, but it was a blast. Yeah, I don't think so, Nick. You're pretty detail oriented, bro. Okay, guys, here it is. Last call. Really, this time I'm getting off at 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock. We've got 8 minutes. 8 minute call. Mr. Kopecki, thank you, bro. I appreciate your little reviews you do, bro. It means a lot. And I watch them all. Have a good evening. Andy, if you will hit me up at garbagemanpiper.com, I am sure I have something in my cellar that you have never tried or that you want to try or that you love. I've got all kinds of Dunhill that maybe we can do a deal. I'm not looking for all of it, but if I could get a couple tins from you, that would be amazing. So thank you. Reach out. We'll do something. Garbagemanpiper@gmail.com. Me as well, Andy. Mark, you're very welcome. And I'm sure it's late where you are, brother. If you got to jump or bounce, I understand. Cody, I'm not a fan, to be honest with you. Ohio Piper, you won a pipe, brother. You were one of the winners, Jeff, in the GAW. I'm not going to look it up as to what it is now, but I've got your information and I'll be getting it out to you for sure. So congrats. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking it was the Molina because I was pretty stoked. You also, Jeff, won a tin. I'm pretty sure this is your win because I was pretty stoked. And I'm going to show you the Molina, Jeff. Here it is. I know it's dark out, but you're on, and I'm going to show it to you. Here's the pipe sock. Man, it is so hard to see now, but this is the pipe. And it is a 9 millimeter pipe. It is an author shape, and it has an insert to make it a 3 mil. If you don't, I know you don't use a lot of filters, but congratulations, Jeff. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm stoked because I know I wanted you to try the red Virginia. Nick, kiss and hugs to the baby and the family. Yes, sir, you do. Ohio Piper, you just won a pipe and I showed it to you. And you also won a tin of Robert McConnell's Red Virginia, which is an amazing Virginia blend. You're going to love it. You won a Molina author shape, 9 mil with the converter to a 3 mil in it. So you can smoke it any way you want. Andy, I am sorry about your Dracula. What did you order in the Dracula? What shape did you order, Andy? I'll be honest with you. The one thing I like about Draculas more than anything is the band and the stem. I'm not necessarily a fan of the pipe itself. My first Dracula that I bought, I gifted to 2 a.m. pipe on the patio, Johnny. And he gifted it, I believe, to Smurfinelli. And then I gifted one to Steve Caldelta Piper. I still have one just because I want one. But I wasn't overly impressed either, but I think it's a cool looking pipe. All right, guys, we're at 2 minutes and we're winding down. Oh, okay. I have never bought a Dracula that wasn't a 999, which is the bulldog shape. It's a small bowl pipe. But I mean I'm guessing it's a nice pipe for the holidays. I think I've smoked one bowl in it, and like you said, I wasn't overly impressed with it. I'm not a Peterson fan. I am a Savinelli tried and true. If I own anything, I own Savinellis, and I own the type I like, and anything from a Punto Oro all the way down to a Naked, they smoke like champs. So Savinelli's my pipe. Like I said, the nicest thing about Peterson pipes, in my opinion, is the bands and the stems. And I'm not a P-lip fan. So, Jeff, you're welcome, bro. And I was stoked to know you won something. All right, guys, listen. That is crazy. We went 3 hours on this live. That's a record for me. I don't think I've ever gone 3 hours, but I have missed doing lives. I have missed the chats, the interaction. I love the stuff that comes out of them. And with that, guys, I am going to say, Garbagemanpiper, sweet chicken baby, you all be safe out there.